All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 012572-02 State versus Carl Michael Robinson. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Those are for the state.
Michael DeLeon for Mr. Robinson.
And are you Mr. Robinson?
I am.
All right, you entered a plea to count one on March 16th to robbery of no contest. The court found there was sufficient evidence to find you guilty. I believe you applied for deferred adjudication.
We did, Your Honor.
So the court deferred finding of guilt. According to your plea, the state is proceeding on the less included offense of robbery. They're asking that your punishment be assessed at a cap of 6 years. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report?
We have, Your Honor.
Any objections from the state or the defense?
Judge, we do have an objection, and I'll do it in the form of an oral motion in limine.
Okay.
My client has expressed how in the pretrial report, it states about a bunch of pending charges in Arkansas, Kentucky, Kansas, and Oklahoma. None of those have been adjudicated. He doesn't want those cases to be held against him. Obviously, the court knows he is innocent unless he's proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. So, kind of like he expressed it as a motion in limine. We'd ask that the court not hold cases that have not been adjudicated against Mr. Robinson for the purposes of this sentencing.
All right. Any objection to the court reviewing the PSI report so I can review what defense counsel is referring to?
No objection, sir.
No objection.
All right. None of these, the cases that have disposition unknown, the court is not going to consider that. I have nothing considered. And that's from page 4. Now, from page 5, they have charges, driving while license suspended or suspended license, it says, and it says failure to appear.
And the reason for those failure to appears that appear in the PSI, Your Honor, is because that he's been incarcerated for the past year. So
Okay,
he's probably missed a court date.
So has he been here since May 20th,
How long have you been in custody?
Since when?
2025?
That August 2025.
Roughly approximately August 2025, Your Honor. So there might have been opportunities for him to miss his court date because he was incarcerated.
And he say August
Yes.
2025?
Correct.
All right. So the driving while license suspended, I'm assuming the dates to the left of the charge is the alleged offense date. So that's May. And then the date that says June 17th, 2025. Is that the appearance date? The date he was supposed to appear in Arkansas?
That's the whole issue, Judge. We have no idea how the Arkansas courts or Oklahoma courts or Kansas courts, how they do their docket and how they report things to NCIC. So regardless, Judge, because he has no convictions or any adjudications on those cases, we're just asking the court not to consider those for the purpose of this hearing.
I can understand not considering the case because no one knows. There's been no disposition on those cases. But are you saying the same as it relates to his failure to appear? Because they're saying a warrant was issued because he didn't appear.
We don't know for sure, Judge, but I think there could be warrants issued only because he's been incarcerated here for the past 7-8 months.
All right. On the dates on here, it says, and I'm taking the latest date, so I'm moving that in your favor. It has June 17th, 2025, and July 18th, 2025, and July 9th, 2025. So was he in custody in Bexar County during those days?
No, Judge, he was not in custody until August 9th, 2025, and he also self-reported that was when he came to Bexar County as well. And yes.
Okay. And then there's Garland County, Arkansas. There is a failure to appear for June 12th, 2025. And then it appears that they filed a felony failure to appear That one I'm not going to consider because that is 10/14/2025. And then the Cleveland, Oklahoma, there's no disposition listed, so I'm not going to consider that.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
Nothing else, Judge. We're ready to proceed.
All right. State, do you have any witnesses?
No, Judge, yes, sir.
Defense, any witnesses?
Judge, I do have two witnesses, Miss Robinson, his mother, and then Mr. Robinson himself.
All right. If you'll call them up.
Miss Robinson, come on up.
Hello. Good afternoon.
How are you?
Great. Could you
My
raise
last name is O'Connor, just so.
O'Connor?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just.
No, I appreciate that. Could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
Jamie Michelle O'Connor.
All right, thank you. And if you'll, I know people want to face me when they're speaking, but the court reporter is taking down the record, and I promise I'll hear you, and I won't take it as a sign of disrespect.
Okay.
It will just make it easier for her.
May I proceed, Your Honor?
Yes.
Ma'am, Miss O'Connor.
Yes.
Who's Carl Robinson?
That is my son.
Okay, it's your biological son, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and how old is he approximately?
21.
Okay. He is here today for sentencing on a robbery charge. You've heard the cap of 6, and I've explained to you the possibility that the judge could give probation in this particular case, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I want to talk a little bit about Carl's background. Can you explain, number one, he graduated from high school, correct?
Correct.
So you consider him a very intelligent person.
He's incredibly smart.
Okay, and can you explain to the judge his upbringing? And has he had an easy life, or what kind of life has he had?